Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, KingStix. I'm going to be showing you how to play Taric here in preseason 11. By no means is he a meta jungler, but he still has a lot of carry opportunities, particularly against melee champions or hyper carry champions like Master Yi. His ult can shut them down really fast. I think Taric's really strong on our team this game since we have the Jax who can engage with my E, and we can always pull for the Ashe or Senna. So I think we're a really strong pick here. I will say the Ezreal really long range stuff can be super annoying, but other than that, I would say we should be fine. Playing against Kha'Zix isn't that bad of a matchup, even if Kha'Zix is a meta jungler right now. Taric can go toe to toe with pretty much every single melee jungler. I'd say things like Kayn are the worst for him, since Kayn has a dash and a lot of damage all in one. It can be difficult. And ranged junglers can be tough, but any melee jungler you can play it against. I don't think we're going to get a leash. I'll ping it, but people are proud. They don't want a leash for Taric. They want to stroke their ego to like confirm their own confirmation of, oh, Taric's a weak jungler, so therefore I'm not going to leash him. That type of thing, so it's fine. Just auto attack, Q, Q, auto attack, Q. Just get off 2 autos in between each Q. You're going to run out of mana, especially if you don't get a leash. Getting a leash is really nice on Taric jungle. Once you get the blue buff, you'll be getting a lot more mana regen back. Your jungle item does give you more mana regen back the lower on mana you are, though. So auto attack. In between every spell, try to pinch off 2 autos, because that's your empowered passive. It may look like we're low on HP now, but we're really not. After we kill Gromp, we'll be full HP, just like that. We're not going to go bother to gank top. We're just going to farm it up. I don't trust that Jax after he just didn't leash. He just sat under his turret, moving around. You don't actually need to auto the little ones down, because your E is AoE, so you can use your E to kill the little ones once they're really low on HP, like that. And yeah, we're just going to keep clearing. We'll do our Raptors next. We're going to get our RW right now. We could get another point in our E, but in general, it's better to get a point in your W at this point. And your passive of autoing things after using an ability puts all of your abilities on a lower cooldown as well, so that's why I have my E up so often, even though Taric's E is on a ridiculously long cooldown. With your passive, it keeps everything fairly short. With Taric, you usually only have time for 5 camps before Scuttle Crab. Scuttle Crab just spawned in, so we're going to be pushing out for that here in a second. If you have no intention of fighting for Scuttle Crab because you don't have lane power or you lose the 1v1, then you can just do a full clear. But we're going to go be pushing for Scuttle here. I don't think Kha'Zix is even going to be on this one. Yeah, he's top side. He started bot side, got a leash. We could have potentially ganked mid. Your main combo is E, like E flash into them. Maybe we can do that here. I know we win this. I know I can kill Kha'Zix as well. I'll just take this Scuttle Crab. Kha'Zix is on his red buff. Yeah, Victor's not interested. The only downside to playing off-meta junglers like Taric, well, the main downside is your teammates just don't follow you when you go for things. They don't trust you. It's the main bad thing. Kha'Zix hasn't taken his red buff yet. We'll just go to his golems and then we'll kill him on his red buff, or we could wait for him right here. Put another point in our E. We're maxing our E first for the damage. Auto attack, Q, flash, kill him. It's the power of press the attack and in your empowered autos. So much extra damage. Lot of DPS. Like I said, Taric plays really well against melee champions in particular. We're going to go ahead and hit a biscuit. And we'll wait for Kha'Zix. He should be right here. Your biscuits are best used the lower you are on HP and mana. It heals you more that way. Looks like Soul's here. I just may need to back. I don't know what Kha'Zix is doing. This is his only route into his jungle. Alright, I guess I'll just go start. He should have been here by now. I don't know what he's doing. He must have gone for opposite side scuttle. No, he went the weird way. Nice. And we can stay on top of him with approach velocity whenever we CC him or slow him with our red buff. We get a lot of movement speed. Your W you can use on your teammates, which lets your Q heal them as well. It's very nice. We haven't had a chance to do that yet since we haven't actually had a gank. But your W is cheaper than your Q, so if you're in a pinch on your mana and you're fighting camps, you can use your W on yourself. Generally though, you want to Q mash. We're going to want it back here in a second. We're getting all the Raptors low. Now we're going to use our E. Let the AoE of the E just kill them on its own. We can use our refills at this point. We could have honestly used them sooner. I don't think I can kill Soul. I am going to hit a biscuit for the mana. Oops. I'll show you the W mechanic with your teammates. If you guys aren't familiar with that, you'll get to see it before this game ends. 𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 is probably nearby. I need to be careful. I smited it to do 600 damage. When the Scuttle's hard CC'd, it takes more damage from everything, including your smite. I do want it back here, but I'll hit level 6. My blue buff is coming up, so I would rather just finish this camp off, get level 6, and then push into my blue side. I'm gonna try to scrape the whole thing with my E. Very nice. Even when you're low on mana, like you see here, we're getting 14 back per second. Like we talked about, your jungle item gives you more mana back the lower you are in mana. 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐋𝐒 is there on his red side. Your first item you're really going to want to go for on Taric is Sunfire Aegis. Super big for you. And we'll pick up a pair of boots as well. For your runes, I didn't talk about this at the beginning, but if you want to see the runes, I'll order everything in the same place. Go to the very start of the video. Prestige Attack is huge for 1v1s. It's his best right now. For ganks, Glacial Augment is decent, but I like Prestige Attack Triumphant with Tenacity and Last Stand. And then the Biscuits is nice for mana, HP regen, plus it increases your maximum mana. On top of that, having approach velocity is fairly important for staying on top of people. Nice. Yeah, we can go gank top. We have our blue buff. We know 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐋𝐒 isn't here. Even if he was, we would crush him in a 1v1 or 2v2. I wanted Cho'Gath to flash before I stun. That way he couldn't dodge it. Even though I had it on Jax, if I were to E early, Cho'Gath would have just flashed out of it. Since we were on top of him, it's best to just hold on to it until he burns his flash. That way he can't juke it. Because once they juke your stun, the gank's over. Sorry about that sneeze. We're going to keep maxing our E and then we'll start maxing our W. Our red buff's coming up. I'm going to push towards that. Going for a Herald here isn't bad, but I don't want to sacrifice. Ping that out for Jax. Looks like he wants to fight it. I'll help him shove. Yeah, my W is still attached to Jax. I'm pretty sure I put it on him. If I didn't, then that was an accident not to. But it has a limited range, so obviously I can't stun from all the way over here and have it apply on him up there. They gotta be within your circle. Spell auto attack, spell auto attack. Make sure you're pinching off both autos because you get 2 empowered ones. I'm gonna go ahead, go for my golems next. Taric's clear speed is shockingly good. You would think that Taric jungle wouldn't have a prayer. It's really only viable since the jungle item gives you more mana the lower you are. If that wasn't the case, if they just changed that one thing, then he wouldn't be able to jungle. He would constantly just be out of mana and just not be able to do anything. He has to be able to constantly spell spam for his clears. And with the Sunfire Aegis being overtuned right now, Taric's scaling and 1v1s are really good, even building tanky. We're going to keep clearing up. His biggest weakness is mobile champions, things that have lots of dashes like Kindred or Graves. You can't really get to them and they'll just perma-kite you out. So I would only recommend picking him if you know what you're playing him against. Preferably a melee champion who's also squishy. That's the best thing you can play him against. And also, like I said, he does counter hyper carry champions like Master Yi, since you can time out their R with your R. And you can heal your teammates over walls or whatever, as long as they're in range. If you have your W on them, which lasts until you put it on someone else, then you can just heal them up if you need to. Or I should say if you want to. We're gonna go ahead and hit our other biscuit for the mono regen. We have double refill still. We could use that in a fight. 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒's red buff's up. Let's check the golems. He's not. Oh, golems are missing actually. We'll pull this into the bush. Do I? No, okay. I was gonna have to go help Victor, but Soul stopped chasing him. I just saw 𝐒𝐿𝐾's bot side. He's most likely on Dragon. He's gonna miss all of his camps for this though. I'm gonna smite that. I don't trust Jax at all. Jax is sketching me out a bit. I have my E up and my W's already on him from that earlier top gank. It doesn't wear off once again until you put it on somebody. Landed my E, very nice. I think he's gonna get phase rush. Jax is gonna. Oh, he doesn't have phase rush. What a noob. Aurelion Sol has a lot of different keystone options he can go. If he had phase rush there, he would have gotten away. 𝐒𝐿𝐾 doesn't have flash. I don't think this is warded. I'm just gonna run out, blue smite him, auto attack, hold on to my E. Until he lined himself up against the wall. Alright, we got the kill. I'm not gonna try to take Jax's CS, I'm just trying to help him push it. You can still share the XP with them and get really far ahead without having to steal every last hit. Nice, nice. Looks like 𝐒𝐿𝐾's on his Raptors. He's right there. I'm going to take his camps here. I could probably kill him. I am fairly low on mana right now. I can wait for 𝐒𝐿𝐾's up here though. Could probably kill him. I'll just back in this bush. If he comes, I'll kill him. If he doesn't come, we're going to back regardless. Diving a full HP 𝐒𝐿𝐾's not great. Even with our R, it's kind of tedious because if he double knocks us up, we're just not going to have much damage output. We're going to keep going. I know 𝐒𝐿𝐾's tempting, but trust me, Sunfire Aegis is better on Taric. And then after that, against their team, I already have Tenacity, so I can kind of go whichever boots I want. But I think Merc Treads are good here. They have the Zyra Snare, potential 𝐒𝐿𝐾 slow on his W evolve. They have Aurelion Sol stun. They have 𝐒𝐿𝐾's silence, so I just want more tenacity. If they were super AD heavy, the thing is 𝐒𝐿's AP, Zyra's AP, so is Sol. So really going for the plated steel caps is just kind of pointless in this game. They don't have the. It'll only really be that good against the 𝐒𝐿𝐾's since he's gonna have lethality, but I'm not too worried about him. He's behind right now. Gonna get another point in our W, and we could go dive top. You can start taking camps 2 at a time on Taric at this point in the game once you have full item. You'll be very healthy, and you can use the AoE on your E and on your E and your Sunfire Aegis just by being close. Nice. All right, let's go get that 𝐒𝐿𝐾. He's looking low. Taric does mainly play around farming and ganking. Like I said, his soloing dragons is dangerous because he's very immobile, so if people collapse on you, you're kind of fucked. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy. He's just juking me out. He's under turret. That's the problem. Taric's E is so easy to juke that if you have to use it early, you're just kind of fucked. So we're gonna have to let this guy be. We're gonna have to leave and hope we don't get pinched here. I think 𝐒𝐿𝐾's here. 𝐒𝐿𝐾's is definitely here if he's chasing like that. We missed our E flash combo. Now 𝐒𝐿𝐾's just gonna chew into us. This is very tragic. We're gonna have to go in for a deep suicide. Sol might actually just run us down here. So we'll see how far we can go. And we missed our stun. If we would have landed that stun, we would have even killed him. That's tough. We really need our tier 2 boots. And for our next item, we have a few different choices. We can go for Thornmail. Once again, they're not that AD heavy. We go Frozen Heart. They're not that AD heavy. So we'll probably just end up going for movement speed. Spirit Visage is good here. But I think I'd rather just get Force of Nature. Force of Nature is the magic resist version of Deadman's Plate, so I think it'll give high value here. Yeah, that's unfortunate being ran down. At the very least, it took their top jungle and mid. It cost them a lot of time. Jack's got a free turret off of it. He's getting a lot of free pressure, so at least my death wasn't 100% for nothing. It wasted a lot of their time. Zyra's breaking the wards. She's warding up. Move on to Raps here. I can't go bot since it's warded. Bot's struggling right now a lot. We really need to try to play around Jax. Anyone on your team who has high mobility, like Jax, is a really good setup for you to land your stun. You can cancel an auto attack to make sure you land your E. It's more important to land your E than it is to get off another auto attack. I actually canceled one there to stay on top of him. I ran past her snare. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh. Hey, let's go, baby. Your R is pretty good for turret dives. It only lasts so long, though. You need to make sure you don't push it. I'm out of mana, but maybe Victor can stun him if he runs into him. Oh, he stopped moving. He actually stood still to auto attack. I think a minion. If he would have kept moving, he would have landed that. Oh well. We should get Dragon off this. I'll put my W on Ashe. If anyone jumps on us, we'll have our potential double stun. It doesn't double the damage, but obviously you have twice as much area to rub it together, you know? Actually looks really funny. But yeah. You usually want it to be on your most mobile ally so they can land it for free. That's why Taric plays so well with Master E. Master E just Qs on them, you start up your E, but he's made a Q and they get stunned for free. Jax works really well off of it as well. We're going to keep going for the Force of Nature. We're going to get the movement speed, we're going to get this, we're going to get a little bit of that. We have an insane amount of armor, 114, and we have a lot of magic resist as well. Very cool. Taric's W does give him some extra armor, so we're getting extra 14 off of that. I'm liking it. We're a very tanky mid-game champion. Late game, you're not that tanky, but in the mid-game, you have a lot of high base stats. Jax is getting that. It's perfect. I'll let him have it. I'm going to try to... Wait, what's going on over here? I think I have to go to Victor. Get another point in my W. I just walked over past a pink word. I'm not even trying to take those from him. I'm just trying to get my Q back off of cooldown. I'm not going to be able to reach her. It's just too fast. And we were too far away. He should get the kill. Ooh, got the stun off. He fucked up his combo really bad there. Soul had no way of killing me anyways. Even if he did blow me back into the turret, there's no chance that could have killed me. I'm too tanky right now. We are out of mana. I'm gonna go grab 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐋 blue. We put our W on Victor there to heal him. To give him our W shield and then heal him with our Qs. You can beat on turrets or anything that you can auto in general. Once you have your W on your teammate, you just do this and you heal them up every single time. It's really fast. Nice, nice. Still sitting on our R. It looks like Jax wants to back. So we'll let him back and we'll just wait. You need to remember at this point in the game, mid-game, you're not going to be running around trying to solo people, typically. Because when you're out of position, it's hard for you to get away on Taric. Plus, your damage starts to peter out a little bit at this point for like killing people. They'll just barely get out of your clutches. They'll use some kind of speed up or dash and barely get away, and you'll be caught in a weird spot. So just play around your teammates at this point. Jax is the main example. We have our E, we have our R. I'll ping out the camps. Looks like 𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 invading my blue since I took his. If Jack jumps in, I'll put my E on him. I don't know if he fully trusts me. We can take their camps. We can try to dive. We can dive. Whoever you have your W on, it drops your ult on them as well. And anyone within the circles, when it drops, everyone can get ulted. He didn't jump, though. If he jumps, I'll use my E. But I'm going to have to R him. I'm going to just flash in there. Help him out. Nice. Fantastic. Well played by the Jacks. Good Taric R by me. And that's how you play some Taric jungle and carry here in preseason 11. If you guys enjoyed this Taric jungle guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. And if you haven't had a chance yet, come stop by the stream.